Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Mod Fallout in Vegas. This is James Seth Lynch. Two things. One, we hit a crash, and no, let me do the other thing first. One, the last several episodes have had weird audio syncing issues. I don't know what's causing that to get out of whack. I don't even know if it's really happening. It might just be my video player. So if it is an issue, I actually have no way of fixing it. I don't even know what's causing it because it just started doing this, as far as I can tell. And the other thing, we hit a crash. I actually recorded this episode already. Now, again, I talk about this game being stable, even though it has a rep for being unstable. But there's one issue that it has, one very common crash that they could never buff out, and it's pop in.
There we are. Signed for Novak. I knew we were heading the right way. Searchlight. If what I've heard's true, we do not want to go there.
Anyway, it's pop in and area loading related. See, like that. Basically, it's the traveling crash, where you can just be wandering around, randomly crash because you're loading a cell. This is actually an engine malfunction. They have this thing called nav meshing, where it's basically this sort of road map that shows where the NPCs can walk, and if an NPC gets off the nav mesh, the game crashes, and sometimes it can load and the NPC is not quite where they want them to be, and then, or say the nav mesh loads after the NPC loads. Again, it's an engine issue, and as you can see that Bethesda could have fixed this, but Obsidian couldn't, because they didn't really know, they only had the licensed engine, but Obsidian could improve and buff out this issue simply by making some sort of, I don't know, crashes like this happen because the program, we're staying out of this fight for a reason. The program just doesn't know how to handle these kinds of errors. And as we can see, this is a little encounter. And you get static encounters in Fallout Vegas instead of random encounters. And actually, in the original Fallout 1, Fallout 2, you never really had truly random encounters. They actually had specific areas that they would be encountered in, but it was sort of just a general area because of how things work with that basic grid-based travel system. But they weren't really truly random, as they could just happen anywhere. But in these set locations, like they were in Fallout 3. Now, they don't have the random encounters, but I don't really mind, because they still have some nice, nifty encounters like that, where you have the caravan getting ambushed by Caesar's Legion. And actually, if you level up enough, these guys, at least I think, they'll be upgraded from the basic Legion troops into the higher ranking ones that actually easily mop the floor with that caravan, since they don't scale with level. That's some interesting behavior right there. I think it's just a pathing issue as to why that one's not staying with the rest of the group, but it kind of looks like, you know, we just got attacked. I'm gonna scout out up ahead just in case, so we don't get hit again, kind of. That's cool. Alright, now this is where I had to crash, up in this area. Lots of red blips. Wait, these guys even... I shouldn't be seeing red blips here. Those should be...
Oh, Six, check out what I found. It's one of those pre-war magazines on,
Ah, crap.
It's on, Damn, I wish I could read.
Okay. Hey, katana.
Yes.
More mutations. Oh, you killed a baby one. Oh, what? Come on, guys. It's not cool. I have to pick these cactus fruits. Now this is something. This is an example of something that the Elder Scrolls learned from Fallout. Harvestable plants. In this case, just Fallout New Vegas. At least I think. No, wait. What am I thinking? No. That's actually something completely different. That's something, Fallout learned from the Elder Scrolls. Some of the few things we got from them that was actually good. Unlike this weird scaling leveling system. But yeah, because I remember in Morrowind we had that. It was more basic, it was just containers. And I haven't played Oblivion, so I don't know if it's the same way where it's just click harvest and then they grow back after a certain... after, you know, the cell reloads.
That one of those ranger stations? I've heard those guys are tough. Yeah, well, I bet we could take him. A6.
Let's check this place out. New California Republic. Huh. Doesn't seem very defensible. I mean, you got your sandbags, you got your sniper perches here, but up on those cliffs, could easily be flanked and taken down. Not to mention that that doesn't look very sturdy. Just cut into that with ranged firepower, maybe a grenade. Really, the important structure should be farther back. They should have just abandoned.
Oh, Six, check out what I found. It's one of those pre-war magazines on It's on Damn, I wish I could read.
They should have just abandoned this building. And just maybe put the HQ building farther and a little structure farther back. May not be as pretty, but it would be more defensible. Anyway.
Don't touch Mr. Killingsworth.
I actually never even got to use this weapon before the right to bear arms, because you had to buy it, and I never felt the need to buy it. Because, you know, it's a melee weapon. I don't use melee, but it's actually kind of cool.
McCarran doesn't like it when civilians wander into military outposts, so if you're here on business, better make it quick.
What is that about McCarran?
Radio signal out here can be pretty spotty because of all the hills. Sometimes our scheduled updates don't go through. When it happens enough times, they send someone over to check up on us. Lately, we've been getting extra medical supplies for some reason. I'm in no rush to give the supplies back, either.
Mind if I take some of these extra medical supplies?
I shouldn't have said anything in the first place. And I'd rather not get you into the habit of crossing the NCR.
What is this place?
Ranger Station Charlie. We're responsible for keeping the highway up through Novak civilized.
And this ranger station actually does, again, a terrible job. There's Legion roaming around outside. Anything unusual happening around here?
All quiet at the moment. Ranger Beaumont is in charge here, but he's off leading a patrol.
Yeah, right. Tell me about the Rangers.
We're part scout, part commando, part sheriff. The training is brutal, and I'd say 8 out of 10 recruits washes out before the end. Before you get your ranger badge, you gotta prove you can be quieter than a shadow, and more ferocious than a deathclaw.
Uh-huh. You know, I would agree with this for the elite rangers, like the Desert Ranger veterans, but guys like this, the patrol rangers, no. They're good scouts. Well, some of them are. How does someone become a ranger?
The rangers mostly draw from the basic NCR army. A trooper who shows exceptional skill at fighting and scouting can be nominated for the training.
Are there a lot of rangers in the Mojave?
Couple dozen, I'd say. Most of them posted at stations like this one. We either man the station or patrol the immediate area.
Let's talk about something else.
Sure.
Goodbye.
See you around.
Ranger stations are usually more successful, but this one's kind of... Seriously. Caravan just got attacked by Legion in that area. There were jackals, and is it just here to the very small patch of road that way that they're protecting? Because in that case they're doing a great job, because there's literally nothing there. Seriously, it's just a very, very short walk. But anyway, this has been Let's Play Mod Fault in Vegas. And James Seth Lynch, blah blah blah. I'll see you in the next episode.